Unit 3, Describing the Capabilities of Microsoft Security Solutions. By the end of this unit, you should be able to determine core infrastructure security services in Azure. Differentiate the security management capabilities of Azure. Explain the capabilities of Microsoft Sentinel, and ensure threat protection with Microsoft Defender XDR. Introduction. The traditional network security perimeter is changing as more companies move to either a hybrid cloud environment, with some resources found on premises and some in the cloud, or a fully cloud-based network solution. Protection of your organization's assets, resources, and data is essential. In this unit, you explore many different services and features of Azure that can help protect your networks, assets, and resources, including DDoS protection, Azure Firewall, network security groups, and more. You'll also learn about Azure Key Vault and why you would use this feature to keep secrets safe. Topic 1, Azure DDoS Protection. This topic introduces Azure's built-in distributed denial of service, DDoS, protection, which helps safeguard applications and services from large-scale, malicious traffic attacks by automatically detecting and mitigating threats in real time. Azure DDoS Protection. This service is designed to help you protect your applications and servers by analyzing network traffic. Discarding anything that looks like a DDoS attack. Protects at Layer 3, Network Layer, and Layer 4, Transport Layer. Click the I button to see the key benefits of Azure DDoS Protection. Always-on traffic monitoring. It continuously monitors application traffic 24/7 for signs of DDoS attacks. When an attack is detected, it automatically mitigates the threat by blocking malicious traffic, forwarding legitimate traffic, and sending notifications via Azure Monitor within minutes. Adaptive real-time tuning. Adaptive real-time tuning uses intelligent traffic profiling to learn your application's traffic patterns and apply the most suitable protection profile. It continuously updates and adjusts the profile as traffic patterns evolve. DDoS protection telemetry, monitoring, and alerting. It provides detailed telemetry through Azure Monitor, allowing you to track protection metrics. You can set up alerts and integrate logs with Azure Event Hubs, Monitor Logs, and Azure Storage for deeper analysis using Azure Monitor Diagnostics. DDoS Network Flow. DDoS Protection 2-tier types. DDoS Network Protection, paired with application design best practices, offers advanced DDoS mitigation for Azure resources. It's easy to activate on any virtual network and automatically adjusts to protect without requiring changes to your applications or resources. DDoS Protection 2-tier types. DDoS IP protection uses a pay-per-protected IP model and includes the same core engineering features as DDoS network protection. However, it doesn't offer additional services like DDoS rapid response, cost protection, or WAF discounts. Kinds of DDoS attacks. Volume trick attacks, attacks that flood the network layer with seemingly legitimate traffic. Protocol attacks, render a target inaccessible by exhausting server resources with false protocol requests. Protocol attacks, render a target inaccessible by exhausting server resources with false protocol requests. Key takeaway. While Azure's default infrastructure-level DDoS protection safeguards the platform, it may not detect traffic volumes harmful to individual applications. Azure DDoS Protection Service provides dedicated, application-specific monitoring and thresholds, offering tighter, tailored defense against DDoS attacks at layers 3 and 4. Topic 2, Azure Firewall. This topic covers Azure Firewall, a cloud-native, stateful firewall service that provides centralized network traffic control and threat protection across Azure virtual networks, helping enforce security policies at scale. Azure Firewall. What is a firewall? A firewall is a security device, either hardware, software, or a combination of both, that controls incoming and outgoing network traffic based on predetermined security rules. Its primary purpose is to establish a barrier between a trusted internal network and untrusted external networks. Azure Firewall. It is a managed, cloud-based network security service. It provides threat protection for your cloud workloads and resources running in Azure. Considerations when using Azure Firewall. You can deploy it on any virtual network, but the best approach is to use it on a centralized virtual network. All your other virtual and on-premises networks will then route through it. How Azure Firewall is deployed. Azure Firewall integration in the Copilot for Security standalone portal. It is integrated with Microsoft Copilot for Security. This helps analysts perform detailed investigations of the malicious traffic intercepted by the Network Intrusion Detection and Prevention System. Key features of Azure Firewall will be discussed in the next part of the book. Key benefits of Azure Firewall. Volume trick attacks. Stateful firewall. Azure Firewall is a stateful firewall, meaning it can keep track of the state of active connections and make decisions based on the context of the traffic. Built-in high availability and availability zones. Azure Firewall offers built-in high availability, ensuring continuous operation with minimal downtime during failures or high traffic. It can span multiple availability zones, each with independent power, cooling, and networking. This support enhances availability and resilience by distributing resources across different zones. Network and application level filtering. Azure Firewall allows you to create and enforce network traffic filtering rules for both inbound and outbound traffic. You can define rules based on IP addresses, ports, and protocols. Azure Firewall can filter traffic based on the application layer protocols such as HTTP/S. This means you can control access to fully qualified domain names, FQDNs. Source and Destination Network Address Translation, NAT. Network Address Translation, NAT, remaps IP addresses to manage and secure network traffic. Azure Firewall supports Source NAT, SNAT, which translates a resource's private IP to an Azure public IP for outbound internet traffic. It also supports Destination NAT, DNAT, translating a public IP to a private IP, allowing internet access to services within your network. Threat Intelligence. Azure Firewall integrates with Microsoft's Threat Intelligence feed to alert you about known malicious IP addresses and domains, helping to protect your network from threats. Threat intelligence-based filtering can be enabled for your firewall to alert and deny traffic from / to known malicious IP addresses and domains. Logging and monitoring. Azure Firewall provides logging and monitoring capabilities to help you keep track of firewall activity and diagnose issues. Logs can be sent to Azure Monitor, Log Analytics, or Event Hubs for further analysis. Integration with Azure Services. It integrates seamlessly with other Azure services, such as Azure Virtual Networks, Azure Policy, and Azure Security Center, providing a cohesive security solution for your cloud infrastructure. Topic 3, Web Application Firewall. This topic explains how Azure's Web Application Firewall protects web applications from common threats such as SQL injection and cross-site scripting. It is typically used with Azure Front Door or Application Gateway to secure HTTP/S traffic. Web applications are increasingly targeted by malicious attacks that exploit commonly known vulnerabilities. Preventing such attacks in application code is challenging. It can require rigorous maintenance, patching, and monitoring. What is Web Application Firewall? It provides centralized protection for web applications, simplifying security management, speeding up threat response, and enabling quick patching in a single location. What is Web Application Firewall? Azure WAF defends against application layer, Layer 7, DDoS attacks, such as HTTP floods, while Azure DDoS protection covers network and transport layers, Layers 3 and 4. What is Web Application Firewall? This layered defense helps prevent attackers from impacting your application's availability and performance by blocking threats before they reach your web apps. Web Application Firewall Diagram. Web Application Firewall integration with Copilot. Azure Web Application Firewall is integrated with Microsoft Copilot for Security, through the Copilot for Security portal. Azure Web Application Firewall integration in Copilot enables deep investigation of Azure WAF events, using natural language prompts and responses. Web Application Firewall integration with Copilot. It can help you investigate WAF logs triggered by Azure WAF in a matter of minutes and provide related attack vectors. Azure WAF integration with Copilot provides visibility into your environment's threat landscape. Topic 4, Network Segmentation with VNet. This topic introduces virtual networks, VNets, in Azure, which allow organizations to segment their cloud infrastructure into isolated networks. It supports secure communication between resources and helps enforce access boundaries. Network segmentation with VNet. What is segmentation? Segmentation divides a larger entity into smaller, manageable parts. Organizations separate teams like HR, sales, and customer service. This ensures collaboration within groups while protecting confidentiality. Reasons for network segmentation. First, it has the ability to group related assets that are a part of, or support, workload operations. Second, it does isolation of resources. Third, there are governance policies set by the organization. Take note. Network segmentation also supports the zero trust model and a layered approach to security that is part of a defense in-depth strategy. Take note. Assume breach is a principle of the zero trust model, so the ability to contain an attacker is vital in protecting information systems. Take note. Network segmentation can secure interactions between perimeters. This approach can strengthen an organization's security posture, contain risks in a breach, and stop attackers from gaining access to an entire workload. More concepts about network segmentation with VNet will be discussed on the next part of the book. Network segmentation in Azure Virtual Network. What is Azure Virtual Network? It is the fundamental building block for your organization's private network in Azure. A virtual network is like a traditional network that you'd operate in your own data center. It brings with it additional benefits of Azure's infrastructure such as scale, availability, and isolation. Capabilities of Azure Virtual Network. Azure Virtual Network, VNet, lets organizations segment their network into isolated sections. Multiple VNets can be created per region per subscription, with subnets dividing each VNet into smaller segments. Subnets offer finer traffic control through individual security policies, routing rules, and network functions. By default, no traffic flows between VNets or into a VNet. Communication must be explicitly allowed. This setup gives organizations greater control over how resources connect within Azure, to the Internet, and to on-premises networks. Azure Virtual Network Diagram. Topic 5, Azure Network Security Groups. This topic explores how NSGs control inbound and outbound traffic to Azure resources. By defining security rules, NSGs help enforce network-level access control and reduce exposure to threats. Azure Network Security Groups. Network Security Groups, NSGs, let you filter network traffic to and from Azure resources in an Azure Virtual Network, for example, a virtual machine. Azure Network Security Groups. An NSG consists of rules that define how the traffic is filtered. Azure Network Security Groups. You can associate only one network security group to each virtual network subnet and network interface in a virtual machine. Azure Network Security Groups. The same network security group, however, can be associated to as many different subnets and network interfaces as you choose. Virtual Network Diagram. Azure Virtual Network has two subnets that are connected to the Internet, and each subnet has a virtual machine. Subnet 1 has an NSG assigned to it that's filtering inbound and outbound access to VM1, which needs a higher level of access. In contrast, VM2 could represent a public-facing machine that doesn't require an NSG. Inbound and outbound security rules. An NSG consists of inbound and outbound security rules evaluated by priority. Azure sets 3 default inbound and outbound rules for baseline security. While these default rules can't be removed, they can be overridden by creating higher priority rules. More about Azure Network Security Groups will be discussed on the next part of the book. Security Rules Properties for Azure Network Security Groups. Security Rules Properties. Name. Every NSG rule needs to have a unique name that describes its purpose. For example, admin access on live filter. Priority. Rules are processed in priority order, with lower numbers processed before higher numbers. When traffic matches a rule, processing stops. This means that any other rules with a lower priority, higher numbers, won't be processed. Source. Specify either individual IP address or an IP address range, service tag, a group of IP address prefixes from a given Azure service, or application security group. Specifying a range, a service tag, or application security group, enables you to create fewer security rules. Protocol. What network protocol will the rule check? The protocol can be any of TCP, UDP, ICMP, or any. Direction. Whether the rule should be applied to inbound or outbound traffic. Port range. You can specify an individual or range of ports. Specifying ranges enables you to be more efficient when creating security rules. Action. Finally, you need to decide what will happen when this rule is triggered. More about Azure Network Security Groups will be discussed on the next part of the book. Azure Network Security Groups Inbound and Outbound Rules. Default Inbound and Outbound Rules. Allow VNet Inbound. The Allow VNet Inbound rule is processed first because it has the lowest priority. This rule permits traffic between sources and destinations within the virtual network on any port and protocol. If traffic matches this rule, no further rules are evaluated, otherwise, the next rule is processed. Allow Azure Load Balancer Inbound. The Allow Azure Load Balancer Inbound rule is processed second due to its higher priority than Allow VNet Inbound. It allows traffic from the Azure Load Balancer service tag to any IP on any port and protocol. If matched, no further rules are processed, if not, the next rule is evaluated. Deny All Inbound. The last rule in this NSG is the Deny All Inbound rule. This rule denies all traffic from any source IP address on any port to any other IP address on any port, using any protocol. Key takeaway. Any virtual network subnet or network interface card to which this NSG is assigned will only allow inbound traffic from an Azure Virtual Network or an Azure Load Balancer, as defined by their respective service tags. All other inbound network traffic is denied. You can't remove the default rules, but you can override them by creating new rules with higher priorities, lower priority value. Network Security Groups vs Azure Firewall. Network Security Groups, NSGs, offer distributed network layer traffic filtering, limiting traffic to resources within virtual networks in each subscription. They control traffic at the subnet and network interface level. Network Security Groups, NSGs, offer distributed network layer traffic filtering, limiting traffic to resources within virtual networks in each subscription. They control traffic at the subnet and network interface level. Topic 6, Azure Bastion. This topic presents Azure Bastion, a secure and fully managed service that provides remote desktop and SSH access to virtual machines directly through the Azure portal without exposing them to the public internet. Azure Bastion. It helps you securely connect to virtual machines through your browser and the Azure portal. It's a fully managed PaaS service that provides RDP and SSH connectivity using TLS. VMS don't need a public IP, agent, or special client software when using it. Azure Bastion Diagram Flow. Azure Bastion Key Benefits. RDP and SSH directly in Azure portal. You get to the RDP and SSH session directly in the Azure portal, using a single-click experience. Remote session over TLS and firewall traversal for RDP/SSH. From the Azure portal, VM connections open an HTML5 web client stream to your device. RDP and SSH sessions are secured using TLS encryption. No public IP required on the Azure VM. Azure Bastion opens the RDP/SSH connection to your Azure virtual machine using private IP on your VM. You don't need a public IP. No hassle managing NSGS. A fully managed platform PaaS service from Azure that's hardened internally to provide secure RDP/SSH connectivity. You don't need to apply any NSGs on an Azure Bastion subnet. Protection against port scanning. Because you don't need to expose your virtual machines to the internet, your VMS are protected against port scanning by rogue and malicious users located outside your virtual network. Hardening in one place to protect against zero-day exploits. The Azure platform protects against zero-day exploits by keeping the Azure Bastion hardened and always up to date for you. Topic 7, Azure Key Vault. This topic introduces Azure Key Vault, a secure cloud service for storing and managing sensitive information such as secrets, encryption keys, and certificates. It helps protect data and supports compliance with security standards. Azure Key Vault. It is a cloud service for securely storing and accessing secrets. A secret is anything that you want to tightly control access to, such as API keys, passwords, certificates, or cryptographic keys. Azure Key Vault Solutions. Secrets Management. You can use Key Vault to store securely and tightly control access to tokens, passwords, certificates, application programming interface, API, keys, and other secrets. Key Management. You can use Key Vault as a key management solution. Key Vault makes it easier to create and control the encryption keys used to encrypt your data. Certificate Management. Key Vault lets you provision, manage, and deploy your public and private secure sockets layer/transport layer security, SSL/TLS, certificates for use with Azure and internally connected resources. Azure Key Vault Key Benefits. Centralize application secrets. Centralizing application secrets in Azure Key Vault controls distribution and reduces the risk of accidental leaks. Applications securely access secrets via unique Key Vault object identifiers, eliminating the need to store sensitive data in code. Securely store secrets and keys. Access to Azure Key Vault requires authentication to verify identity and authorization to define allowed actions. Authentication uses Microsoft Entra, while authorization is managed through Azure RBAC or Key Vault access policies with Microsoft unable to view or extract your data. Monitor access and use. Once you've created a couple of Key Vaults, you can monitor activity by enabling logging for your vaults. You have control over your logs, and you may secure them by restricting access, and you may also delete logs that you no longer need. Simplified administration of application secrets. Azure Key Vault simplifies the administration that would typically be required to secure your application secrets, including automatic data replication, offers standard management tools, and automates certificate tasks like enrollment and renewal. Azure Key Vault Inline Diagram. Key Takeaway. Azure Key Vaults allow you to segregate application secrets. Applications may access only the vault that they're allowed to access, and they can be limited to only perform specific operations. You can create an Azure Key Vault per application and restrict the secrets stored in a Key Vault to a specific application and team of developers. Lesson 2, Differentiating Security Management Capabilities of Azure. Introduction. As more companies move their assets and resources into the cloud, keeping them safe is a primary consideration for all IT and security departments. Cybercrime is a multi-billion-dollar business. Failure to protect your organization can be costly because of loss of data and reputation. Microsoft Azure offers a suite of threat protection and detection systems to minimize and mitigate threats across your whole estate and improve the overall cloud security posture. In this unit, you'll learn about Microsoft Defender for Cloud and how it uses security policies and initiatives to improve cloud security posture. You'll also learn how each of the 3 pillars of Microsoft Defender for Cloud protect against cyber threats and vulnerabilities. Topic 1: Cloud Security Posture Management. This topic introduces CSPM as a set of tools and practices that help organizations continuously monitor and improve their cloud security configurations. It ensures that cloud environments remain compliant with security standards and free from misconfigurations. Cloud Security Posture Management. CSPM offers security hardening guidance and visibility into your cloud security posture. It runs automated checks for risks, misconfigurations, and compliance issues. CSPM is a key part of cloud security, helping protect against vulnerabilities and ensure regulatory compliance. Hardening recommendations. Microsoft Defender for Cloud provides hardening recommendations grouped into security controls based on detected misconfigurations. Security controls and grouping organizes hardening recommendations into security controls. Impact on security score assigns a security score to your environment, reflecting its overall security posture. Tailored recommendations. Hardening recommendations are tailored to your specific environment. Strengthening security posture, proactively address security weaknesses before they are exploited. Integration with existing security tools, integrates with other security tools and services within the Azure. Guided remediation, provides detailed, step-by-step instructions for each hardening recommendation. Integration with Microsoft Copilot for Security. Microsoft Defender for Cloud integrates Copilot for Security on the recommendations page. Copilot helps explain, remediate, or delegate security recommendations and fix code misconfigurations. This AI-driven integration enhances CSPM with smarter insights and automation. Topic 2: Microsoft Defender for Cloud. This topic explores Microsoft Defender for Cloud, a comprehensive security solution that provides threat protection, security posture management, and workload hardening across Azure, hybrid, and multi-cloud environments. Microsoft Defender for Cloud. It is a cloud-native application protection platform, NAP, with a set of security measures designed to protect cloud-based applications from cyber threats. Microsoft Defender for Cloud. It combines the capabilities of the following: 1. Cloud Security Posture Management, CSPM. 2. Cloud Workload Protection Platform, CWPP. 3. Development Security Operations, DevSecOps. Defender for Cloud Pillars. Unified Security with Microsoft Defender for Cloud. CSPM continuously monitors cloud and on-premises environments, providing automated alerts, security assessments, and configuration recommendations. It helps organizations maintain secure, compliant systems with unified visibility across hybrid and multi-cloud setups. CWPP provides workload-specific security recommendations, real-time threat alerts, and integrated protection across multi-cloud environments. They help organizations proactively secure cloud workloads like VMS, containers, and serverless apps against evolving threats. DevSecOps. Defender for Cloud supports DevSecOps by securing code management environments and pipelines early in development. Defender for DevOps provides centralized security management across multi-pipeline environments. Microsoft Defender for Cloud in Microsoft Copilot for Security. Microsoft Defender for Cloud integrates Copilot for Security to analyze, summarize, and remediate recommendations through natural language prompts. Enabling it also grants access to Microsoft Defender XDR, delivering coordinated, enterprise-wide threat protection. Topic 3: How security policies and initiatives improve the cloud security posture. This topic explains how defining and applying security policies and initiatives helps enforce organizational standards, detect vulnerabilities, and guide remediation efforts, ultimately strengthening the overall security posture of cloud resources. How security policies and initiatives improve the cloud security posture. How security policies and initiatives improve the cloud security posture. Defender for Cloud uses policy definitions and security initiatives to manage cloud and on-premises security. Policy definitions, rules that control specific security conditions with built-in or custom options. Security initiatives, group multiple policy definitions for easier, goal-based management. Microsoft Cloud Security Benchmark. MCSB is a Microsoft-authored set of guidelines for security and compliance. Its data includes identification. Each line item in the MCSB has an identifier that maps to a specific recommendation. Control domain. A control is a high-level description of a feature or activity that needs to be addressed and isn't specific to a technology or implementation. MCSB control domains include network security, data protection, identity management, privileged access, incident response, endpoint security, to name just a few. Mapping to industry framework. The recommendations included in the MCSB map to existing industry frameworks. This makes security and compliance easier for customer applications running on Azure services. Recommendation. For each control domain area there can be many distinct recommendations. For example, the network security control domain in MCSB v1 has 10 distinct recommendations identified as NS1 through NS10. Azure Guidance. Azure Guidance is focused on the how and it elaborates on the relevant technical features and ways to implement the controls in Azure. AWS Guidance. The AWS Guidance is focused on the how specific to AWS, explaining the AWS technical features and implementation basics. More about how security policies and initiatives improve the cloud security posture will be discussed in the next part of the book. Microsoft Cloud Security Benchmark. The MCSB provides links to Azure and AWS implementation guidance, plus roles accountable for each control. It offers detailed benchmarks like MCSB v1 excerpts to illustrate the type of security content included. Dashboard of MCSB version 1. MCSB in Defender for Cloud. Microsoft Defender for Cloud continuously assesses an organization's hybrid cloud environment to analyze the risk factors according to the controls and best practices in the Microsoft Cloud Security Benchmark. Defender Cloud Compliance Dashboard. Security recommendations. These are actions for you to take to secure and harden your resources. Each one provides you with the following information. Short description of the issue. Remediation steps. Affected resources. Topic 4. Enhanced security features provided by cloud workload protection. This topic highlights advanced security capabilities designed to protect cloud workloads such as virtual machines, containers, and databases. It includes features like real-time threat detection, vulnerability assessments, and adaptive application controls. Enhanced security features provided by cloud workload protection. Enhanced security features provided by cloud workload protection. Microsoft Defender for Servers provides advanced defenses to your Windows and Linux machines whether they're running in Azure, AWS, GCP, or on-premises. Available in 2 plans. Microsoft Defender for Servers Plan 1, Microsoft Defender for Endpoint licenses are charged per hour instead of per seat, lowering costs for protecting virtual machines only when they are in use. Microsoft Defender for Servers Plan 2, includes the benefits of Plan 1 and support for all the other Microsoft Defender for Servers features. Steps to enable the plan. 1. Go to Environment Settings and select your subscription. 2. Go to Environment Settings and select your subscription. 3. If you want to change the Defender for Servers plan, in the Plan/Pricing column, select Change Plan. 4. Select the plan that you want and select Confirm. More about Microsoft Defender for Servers will be discussed in the next part of the book. Benefits of Defender for Servers. The protection capabilities provided with Microsoft Defender for Servers include integrated license for Microsoft Defender for Endpoint, includes Microsoft Defender for Servers, offering comprehensive EDR capabilities and allowing Defender for Cloud to access related data on vulnerabilities, installed software, and alerts for your endpoints. Vulnerability Assessment Tools for Machines offers a selection of vulnerability discovery and management tools that can be deployed from Defender for Cloud settings, with discovered vulnerabilities displayed as security recommendations. Microsoft Threat and Vulnerability Management provides real-time detection of vulnerabilities without requiring additional agents or scans, prioritizing vulnerabilities based on the threat landscape, organizational detections, sensitive data on vulnerable devices, and business context. Vulnerability Scanner powered by Qualys. The Qualys Scanner, integrated within Defender for Cloud, is a leading tool for real-time vulnerability identification in Azure and hybrid virtual machines, requiring no separate Qualys license or account. Just-in-time, JIT, virtual machine, VM, access. Threat actors actively target virtual machines with open management ports like RDP or SSH, using compromised VMS as entry points to attack other resources within your environment. File Integrity Monitoring, FIM, or Change Monitoring, detects potential attacks by examining files and registries for changes, using comparison methods to identify valid or suspicious modifications since the last scan. Adaptive Application Controls, AAC, are intelligent for defining allow lists of known safe applications for your machines. After you enable and configure adaptive application controls, you get security alerts if any app runs other than the ones you defined as safe. Adaptive Network Hardening, ON, applying network security groups, NSGs, to filter traffic enhances network security, but further hardening of NSG rules based on actual traffic patterns can improve security posture when the traffic is a subset of the defined NSG rules. Lesson 3, Explaining Capabilities of Microsoft Sentinel. Introduction. Every organization, whatever its size, is susceptible to security threats and attacks. Being able to collect data to gain visibility into your digital estate and detect, investigate, and respond to threats is central to any network security strategy. In this unit, you'll learn about the different security defenses that are available to protect your company's digital estate. You'll explore how Microsoft Sentinel provides a single solution for alert detection, threat visibility, proactive hunting, and threat response. Finally, you'll be introduced to Microsoft Security Copilot. Topic 1, Security Information and Event Management, SIEM, and Security Orchestration Automated Response, SOAR. This topic introduces the dual capabilities of Microsoft Sentinel as both a SIEM and SOAR solution. SIEM enables centralized collection, analysis, and correlation of security data across an organization, helping detect threats and generate alerts. SOAR enhances this by automating incident response through workflows and playbooks, allowing security teams to respond faster and more efficiently to threats. Security Information and Event Management, SIEM, and Security Orchestration Automated Response, SOAR. Defining concepts of SIEM and SOAR. Protecting an organization's digital estate, resources, assets, and data from security breaches and attacks is an ongoing and escalating challenge. The business world has large numbers of staff working remotely, creating an exploitable window for cybercriminals. Defining concepts of SIEM and SOAR. Having a resilient and robust, industry-standard set of tools can help mitigate and prevent these exploits. SIEM and SOAR provide security insights and security automation that can enhance an organization's threat visibility and response. What is SIEM? A SIEM system is a tool that an organization uses to collect data from across the whole estate, including infrastructure, software, and resources. It does analysis, looks for correlations or anomalies, and generates alerts and incidents. What is SOAR? A SOAR system takes alerts from many sources, such as a SIEM system. The SOAR system then triggers action-driven automated workflows and processes to run security tasks that mitigate the issue. Important note: to provide a comprehensive approach to security, an organization needs to use a solution that embraces or combines both SIEM and SOAR functionality. Key takeaway. Protecting an organization's digital estate and assets from security breaches is increasingly challenging, especially with the rise of remote work. To address these challenges, organizations can leverage SIEM and SOAR systems. Together, they provide a robust, integrated approach to enhancing an organization's security posture. Topic 2: Threat Detection and Mitigation Capabilities in Microsoft Sentinel. This topic explores how Microsoft Sentinel uses built-in analytics, machine learning, and threat intelligence to detect suspicious activities across cloud and on-premises environments. It supports proactive threat hunting and provides tools to investigate, triage, and mitigate incidents, empowering security operations centers, SOCs, to stay ahead of evolving threats. Threat Detection and Mitigation Capabilities in Microsoft Sentinel. Microsoft Sentinel is a scalable, cloud-native SIEM/SOAR solution that delivers intelligent security analytics across the enterprise. It provides a single solution for alert detection, threat visibility, proactive hunting, and threat response. End-to-end functionality of Microsoft Sentinel. Collect data across all users, devices, applications, and infrastructure, both on-premises and in multiple clouds. The following are key capabilities in Microsoft Sentinel for data collection. Out-of-the-box data connectors. Custom connectors. Data normalization. Detect previously undetected threats, and minimize false positives using Microsoft's analytics. The following are key capabilities in Microsoft Sentinel for threat detection. Analytics and MITRE ATT and CK coverage. Threat intelligence. Watch lists and workbooks. Investigate threats with artificial intelligence, and hunt for suspicious activities at scale. The following are key capabilities in Microsoft Sentinel for threat investigation. Incidents. Hunts. Notebooks. Respond. Automate your common tasks and simplify security orchestration with playbooks that integrate with Azure services and your existing tools, to respond to incidents more rapidly. The following are key capabilities in Microsoft Sentinel for threat response. Automation rules. Playbooks. Important note: Microsoft Sentinel helps enable end-to-end security operations, in a modern Security Operations Center, SOC. More about Microsoft Sentinel key features will be discussed in the next part of the book. Key features of Microsoft Sentinel. Connect. To onboard Microsoft Sentinel, you must first connect to your security sources using built-in connectors for Microsoft solutions like Microsoft Defender and Office 365, as well as non-Microsoft solutions. Workbooks. Once data sources are connected to Microsoft Sentinel, you can monitor and analyze the data using its integration with Azure Monitor Workbooks, which provides a canvas for creating detailed visual reports. This integration allows SOC engineers and analysts to create custom workbooks. Analytics. Microsoft Sentinel leverages analytics to correlate alerts into incidents, grouping related alerts to identify actionable potential threats for investigation and resolution. You can use built-in correlation rules or customize them to fit your needs. Managing incidents. Incident management in Microsoft Sentinel enables you to manage the entire life cycle of an incident by viewing all related alerts, triaging, and investigating them. You can review related entities and contextual information to understand the scope of a breach. Security automation. Microsoft Sentinel enhances SOC productivity by enabling automation of security operations through integration with Azure Logic Apps. This allows the creation of automated workflows, or playbooks, which help SOC engineers and analysts automate and streamline tasks. Hunting. Microsoft Sentinel's hunting tools, based on the MITRE framework, allow you to proactively search for security threats across your organization's data sources before any alerts are triggered. Once you identify valuable insights from your hunting queries, you can create custom detection rules to turn those insights into alerts. Notebooks. Microsoft Sentinel supports Jupyter Notebooks, an open-source web application for creating and sharing documents with live code, equations, visualizations, and narrative text. Community. The Microsoft Sentinel community is a valuable resource for enhancing threat detection and automation. Microsoft security analysts regularly contribute new workbooks, playbooks, hunting queries, and other tools, which are shared with the community for use in your environment. Content Hub. The Microsoft Sentinel Content Hub is a central platform for discovering and managing out-of-the-box solutions, including content and API integrations for single-step deployment. You can filter by categories to find relevant content, view support models, and manage updates. Lesson 4, Ensuring Threat Protection with Microsoft Defender XDR. Introduction. Security threat prevention isn't limited to just network security. It also covers applications, email, collaborations, endpoints, cross-SaaS solutions, identity, and more. Microsoft Defender XDR is a unified pre- and post-breach enterprise defense suite that natively coordinates detection, prevention, investigation, and response across endpoints, identities, email, and applications to provide integrated protection against sophisticated attacks. In this unit, you'll learn how Microsoft Defender XDR can help protect your organization. You'll explore each of the different Defender services and the capabilities of the Microsoft Defender portal. Topic 1, Microsoft Defender XDR Services. This topic introduces Microsoft Defender's XDR, Extended Detection and Response, capabilities, which unify threat detection and response across endpoints, identities, email, and cloud apps. It enables security teams to investigate and remediate threats using integrated insights and automation. Microsoft Defender XDR Services. It is an enterprise defense suite of solutions that protects against sophisticated cyber attacks. It allows admins to assess threat signals from endpoints, applications, email, and identities to determine an attack's scope and impact. What does Microsoft Defender XDR Services protect? Endpoints with Microsoft Defender for Endpoint. Microsoft Defender for Endpoint is a unified endpoint platform for preventative protection, post-breach detection, automated investigation, and response. Assets with Defender Vulnerability Management. It offers asset visibility, risk assessments, and remediation tools to help address critical vulnerabilities and misconfigurations. Email and collaboration with Microsoft Defender for Office 365. Defender for Office 365 safeguards your organization against malicious threats posed by email messages, links, URLs, and collaboration tools. Identities with Microsoft Defender for Identity. Microsoft Defender for Identity leverages Active Directory signals to identify, detect, and investigate advanced threats, compromised identities, and insider attacks. Microsoft Defender for Cloud Apps. It provides comprehensive protection for SaaS applications, offering deep visibility, strong data controls, and enhanced threat protection as a cloud access security broker. Cloud workloads and applications. It integrates DevSecOps, Cloud Security Posture Management, CSPM, and Cloud Workload Protection Platform, CWPP, capabilities, allowing organizations to manage and enhance the security of their resources across multi-cloud environments. Important note: the Microsoft Defender XDR suite also includes Microsoft Defender Threat Intelligence. The information and insights surfaced by the Microsoft Defender XDR suite of solutions are centralized in the Microsoft Defender portal. Topic 2, Microsoft Defender for Office 365. This topic explains how Defender for Office 365 protects users from phishing, malware, and other threats in email and collaboration tools. It includes features like safe links, safe attachments, and attack simulation training to enhance organizational resilience. Microsoft Defender for Office 365. Microsoft Defender for Office 365 is a seamless integration into your Office 365 subscription that provides protection against threats like phishing and malware that arrive in email links, URLs, attachments, or collaboration tools like SharePoint, Teams, and Outlook. Capabilities of Microsoft Defender for Office 365. Prevent and detect. It prevents and detects email and collaboration-based threats by having policies for anti-malware, anti-spam, and anti-phishing. Outbound spam filtering. Connection filtering to help identify good or bad source email servers by IP addresses. Investigate. It investigates threats through reports to help you see how email security features are protecting your organization. Audit log search by users with appropriate permissions such as admins, insider risk teams, compliance, and legal investigators, to provide visibility into the activities of the organization. Respond. It responds to threats through 0-hour auto purge, ZAP, that retroactively detects and neutralizes malicious phishing, spam, or malware messages that have already been delivered to Exchange Online mailboxes. Security Information and Event Management, SIEM, integration for automated responses. Microsoft Defender for Office 365 in the Microsoft Defender portal. Note: Microsoft Defender for Office 365 functionality can be found under the Email and Collaboration node on the left navigation panel of the Microsoft Defender portal. Topic 3: Microsoft Defender for Endpoint. This topic focuses on endpoint protection, detection, and response. Defender for Endpoint uses behavioral sensors, cloud security analytics, and threat intelligence to detect and respond to advanced attacks on devices across the enterprise. Microsoft Defender for Endpoint. It is a platform designed to help enterprise networks protect endpoints including laptops, phones, tablets, PCs, access points, routers, and firewalls. It does so by preventing, detecting, investigating, and responding to advanced threats. Technology inclusions. Behavioral sensors. There are endpoint behavioral sensors that are embedded in Windows 10 and beyond that collect and process signals from the operating system. Cloud security analytics. It translates behavioral signals into insights, detections, and recommended responses to advanced threats. Threat intelligence. It enables Defender for Endpoint to identify attacker tools, techniques, and procedures, and generate alerts. Microsoft Defender for Endpoints in the Microsoft Defender portal. The Defender portal is the home for monitoring and managing security across your Microsoft identities, data, devices, apps, and infrastructure, allowing security admins to perform their security tasks in one location. Microsoft Defender for Endpoint interface. The Endpoints node on the left navigation panel of the Microsoft Defender portal includes the following. Vulnerability management, manage vulnerabilities and other risk sources on devices. Partners and APIs, from here you can select connected applications and API Explorer. Configuration management, define endpoint policies and track deployment. Microsoft Defender for Endpoint. Microsoft Defender for Endpoint inclusions shown in the previous slide will be discussed in the next part of the book. Inclusions of Microsoft Defender for Endpoint. Microsoft Defender for Endpoint inclusions. Core Defender Vulnerability Management. Built-in core vulnerability management capabilities use a risk-based approach to the discovery, assessment, prioritization, and remediation of endpoint vulnerabilities and misconfigurations. Attack surface reduction. It is a set of capabilities that provides the first layer of defense in the stack. By ensuring configuration settings are properly set and exploit mitigation techniques are applied, the capabilities resist attacks and exploitation which regulate access to malicious IP addresses, domains, and URLs. Next generation protection. It is designed to catch all types of emerging threats. In addition to Microsoft Defender Antivirus, it includes behavior-based, heuristic, real-time antivirus protection, cloud-delivered protection, dedicated protection, and product updates. Endpoint detection and response. It provides advanced attack detections that are near real-time and actionable. Security analysts can prioritize alerts, see the full scope of a breach, and take response actions to remediate threats. Automated investigation and remediation. The technology in automated investigation uses various inspection algorithms and is based on processes that are used by security analysts. AIR capabilities are designed to examine alerts and take immediate action to resolve breaches. Microsoft Secure Score for devices. This helps you dynamically assess the security state of your enterprise network, identify unprotected systems, and take recommended actions to improve the overall security of your organization. Microsoft Threat Experts. It is a managed threat hunting service that provides proactive hunting, prioritization, and additional context and insights that further empower security operations centers, SOCs, to identify and respond to threats quickly and accurately. Management and APIs. Defender for Endpoint offers an API model designed to expose entities and capabilities through a standard Microsoft Entra ID-based authentication and authorization model. Topic 4, Microsoft Defender for Cloud Apps. This topic introduces Defender for Cloud Apps, a cloud access security broker, CASB, that provides visibility, control, and protection for cloud applications. It helps detect risky behavior, enforce policies, and secure data across SaaS platforms. Microsoft Defender for Cloud Apps. It connects to SaaS apps to scan for files containing sensitive data, uncovering which data is stored where and who is accessing it. To protect this data, organizations can implement controls such as block downloads to an unmanaged device. Apply a sensitivity label. Remove external collaborators on confidential files. SaaS Security Posture Management, SSPM. Defender for Cloud Apps helps by surfacing misconfigurations and recommending specific actions to strengthen the security posture. Recommendations are based on industry standards like the Center for Internet Security and follow best practices set by the specific app provider. Advanced Threat Protection. It offers built-in adaptive access control, AAC, provides user and entity behavior analysis, UEBA, and helps you mitigate these types of attacks. Integrating SaaS security into Microsoft's XDR experience gives SOC teams full kill chain visibility and improves operational efficiency and effectivity. App-to-app protection with app governance. Defender for Cloud Apps closes the gap on OAuth app security, helping you protect inter-app data exchange with application governance. Using this allows you watch for unused apps and monitor both current and expired credentials to govern the apps used in your organization and maintain app hygiene. Microsoft Defender for Cloud Apps in the Microsoft Defender Portal. The Defender Portal is the home for monitoring and managing security across your Microsoft identities, data, devices, apps, and infrastructure, allowing security admins to perform their security tasks in one location. Microsoft Defender for Cloud Apps is experienced through the Microsoft Defender Portal. Functionalities of Defender for Cloud Apps. Cloud Discovery. Identify cloud app usage in your environment. Cloud App Catalog. Reference information about known cloud app. Activity Log. View all activities involving connected apps. Governance Log. Review actions taken to secure cloud apps. Policies. Configure security policies for cloud apps. App Governance. Get in-depth visibility and control over OAuth apps integrated with Microsoft Entra ID, Google, and Salesforce. Topic 5, Microsoft Defender for Identity. This topic covers identity-based threat protection. Defender for Identity monitors user activities and signals from Active Directory to detect compromised accounts, lateral movement, and insider threats, enhancing identity security. Microsoft Defender for Identity. It is a cloud-based security solution that uses signals from your on-premises identity infrastructure servers to detect threats, like privilege escalation or high-risk lateral movement, and reports on easily exploited identity issues. Its purpose are: it uses software-based sensors installed on your on-premises identity infrastructure servers, domain controllers and servers running Active Directory federated services and Active Directory certificate services. O. It uses software-based sensors installed on your on-premises identity infrastructure servers, domain controllers and servers running Active Directory federated services and Active Directory certificate services. O. It accesses the event logs it requires directly from the servers. After the logs and network traffic are parsed by the sensor, Defender for Identity sends only the parsed information to the Defender for Identity cloud service. Microsoft Defender for Identity helps security professionals managing a hybrid environment. Defender Identity Topology. Proactively assess the identity posture. Defender for Identity provides you with a clear view of your identity security posture, helping you to identify and resolve security issues before they can be exploited by attackers. Detect threats with real-time analytics and data intelligence. Defender for Identity identifies advanced threats at the source throughout the entire cyber attack kill chain, such as follows: reduce general alert noise, timeline view, and the intelligence of smart analytics, and protects your organization from compromised identities. Remediation actions. Microsoft Defender for Identity supports remediation actions to be performed directly on your on-premises identities. Examples include: disable user in Active Directory and reset user password. Microsoft Defender for Identity in the Microsoft Defender portal. Microsoft Defender for Identity is experienced through the Microsoft Defender portal. The Defender portal is the home for monitoring and managing security across your Microsoft identities, data, devices, apps, and infrastructure, allowing security admins to perform their security tasks in one location. Identities Dashboard. Topic 6, Microsoft Defender Portal. This topic presents the centralized Microsoft Defender Portal, where security teams can manage alerts, investigate incidents, and configure protection settings across Defender services. It streamlines security operations with unified visibility and control. Think about it. A unified security operations platform is a fully integrated tool set for security teams to prevent, detect, investigate, and respond to threats across their entire environment. For Microsoft, this means delivering the best of SIEM, XDR, posture management, and threat intelligence with advanced generative AI as a single platform. Microsoft Defender Portal. The Microsoft Defender Portal combines protection, detection, investigation, and response to threats across your entire organization and all its components, in a central place. To access the portal, you must be assigned an appropriate role, such as Microsoft Defender Portal Interface. Exposure Management. With Security Exposure Management, you can discover and monitor assets, get rich security insights, investigate specific risk areas with security initiatives, and track metrics across the organization to improve security posture. Exposure Management Interface. Key takeaway. The Defender portal emphasizes quick access to information, simpler layouts, and bringing related information together for easier use. Topic 7, Defender Vulnerability Management. This topic explains how Defender Vulnerability Management identifies, assesses, and prioritizes vulnerabilities across devices and applications. It helps organizations reduce risk by guiding remediation efforts based on threat exposure and business impact. Introduction to Microsoft Defender Vulnerability Management. Microsoft Defender Vulnerability Management. This provides comprehensive asset visibility, intelligent assessments, and remediation tools across multiple platforms, prioritizing critical vulnerabilities and offering security recommendations using Microsoft Threat Intelligence. MDVM Assets. Continuous Asset Discovery and Monitoring. Click the I button for more details. Advanced vulnerability and configuration assessment tools help you understand and assess your cyber exposure, including create customizable baseline profiles to measure risk compliance against established benchmarks, such as Center for Internet Security, CIS, and Security Technical Implementation Guides, STIG. Get a view of the organization's software inventory, and software changes like installations, uninstalls, and patches. Get a view of the organization's software inventory, and software changes like installations, uninstalls, and patches. Scan unmanaged Windows devices regularly for software vulnerabilities by providing Microsoft Defender Vulnerability Management with credentials to remotely access the devices. Use event timelines and entity-level vulnerability assessments to understand and prioritize vulnerabilities. View a list of the browser extensions installed across different browsers in your organization. View a list of certificates installed across your organization in a single central certificate inventory page. View a list of known hardware and firmware in your organization organized by system models, processors, and BIOS. Risk-based intelligent prioritization. Defender Vulnerability Management uses Microsoft's threat intelligence to quickly prioritize the biggest vulnerabilities in your organization. Its prioritizations are: dynamically aligns the prioritization of security recommendations with vulnerabilities currently being exploited in the wild and emerging threats that pose the highest risk. Correlates vulnerability management and EDR insights to prioritize vulnerabilities being exploited in an active breach within the organization. Identifies exposed devices with business-critical applications, confidential data, or high-value users. Remediation and tracking. Enable security administrators and IT administrators to collaborate and seamlessly remediate issues with built-in workflows. Create a remediation task in Microsoft Intune from a specific security recommendation. Mitigate risk with the ability to block vulnerable applications for specific device groups. Gain insights on other mitigations, such as configuration changes that can reduce risk associated with software vulnerabilities. Real-time monitoring of the status and progress of remediation activities across the organization. Dashboard. Get a high-level view of the organization exposure score, threat awareness, Microsoft Secure Score for devices, expiring certificates, device exposure distribution, top security recommendations, top vulnerable software, top remediation activities, and top exposed device data. Recommendations. See the list of security recommendations and related threat information. When you select an item from the list, a flyout panel opens with vulnerability details, a link to open the software page, and remediation and exception options. You can also open a ticket in Intune if your devices are joined through Microsoft Entra ID and you've enabled your Intune connections in Defender for Endpoint. Remediation. See remediation activities you've created and recommendation exceptions. Inventories. Discover and assess all your organization's assets in a single view. Weaknesses. See the list of common vulnerabilities and exposures, CVEs, in your organization. Event timeline. View events that may impact your organization's risk. Baselines assessment. Monitor security baseline compliance and identify changes in real time. Topic 8, Defender Threat Intelligence, Defender TI. This topic introduces Defender TI, a service that provides deep insights into global threat actors, infrastructure, and tactics. It supports proactive threat hunting and incident response by enriching investigations with real-time intelligence. Microsoft Defender Threat Intelligence. Microsoft Defender Threat Intelligence helps analysts by aggregating and enriching critical threat and vulnerability data, making it easier to identify and prioritize the biggest threats. Microsoft Defender Threat Intelligence functionalities. Threat Analytics. Threat Analytics helps analysts understand the impact of emerging threats on their organization. The platform also offers filtering and search options, along with a dashboard for easy access to reports. It is categorized by O latest threats, O high impact threats, O highest exposure. Intel profiles. Intel profiles are a definitive source of Microsoft's shareable knowledge on tracked threat actors, malicious tools, and vulnerabilities. This content is curated and continuously updated by Microsoft's threat intelligence experts to provide relevant and actionable threat context. Intel Explorer. The Intel Explorer in Microsoft Defender Threat Intelligence allows analysts to quickly search for keywords, indicators, or CVE-IDs to start intelligence gathering, incident response, and hunting. Projects. Microsoft Defender Threat Intelligence, Defender TI, lets you create projects to organize indicators of interest and indicators of compromise, IOCs, from an investigation. MDTI in the Microsoft Defender portal. The Threat Intelligence node on the navigation panel of the Microsoft Defender portal is where you can find the Microsoft Defender Threat Intelligence functionality referred to the previous slide.